Could this finally be the day real basketball fans, those who actually remember when the NBA still had some grit, have been waiting for? The day LeBron James finally calls it quits as a professional player? Let's be honest, this announcement would feel long overdue for anyone still holding out hope that his legacy could be saved. LeBron has officially become that guy who's overstayed his welcome. Every extra season feels like another crack in what used to be a legendary name. Sure, he still plays at an incredibly high level, but how long can you keep bragging about greatness when you're constantly surrounded by an all-star roster? It's wild because he's still getting accolades. Just last year, at 40 years old, he was named to the All-NBA second team, the same honor he earned 20 years ago. In the 2004-2005 season, when he was just 20. That's 2 decades of sitting near the top of the league. Yet, what does he really have to show for it? 4 rings, or if we're being brutally honest, more like 3.5, across 22 years. That's it. With all that talent, all those stacked teams, and all the control he's had over every franchise he's touched. Come on, man. Fans aren't blind. They've seen the pattern. And now, just when people started to move on, LeBron drops another cryptic post online teasing what he's calling a major announcement. It's set to go down tomorrow, October 7th at 12:05 p.m. Eastern Time, right as his 23rd season begins. The Lakers, his Lakers, are somehow still sitting with the 5th best odds to win the title, trailing behind Luka Doncic and the top contenders. But here's where things get even messier. LeBron's still playing alongside his son Bronny, the same son he allegedly pressured the Lakers into signing last year. And let's keep it real, the kid's not exactly lighting it up this preseason. Yet LeBron, ever the showman, is hyping things up again with hashtags like the second decision, clearly calling back to his infamous 2010 decision special, the one where he announced, "I'm taking my talents to South Beach from a boys and girls club in Connecticut." So what is it this time? Retirement? A comeback? A business move dressed up as basketball news? Whatever it is, it's already got the internet buzzing. You heard that right? The painfully awkward, stomach-turning special hosted by Jim Gray dragged on for an unbelievable 75 minutes. 75. For nearly half an hour, viewers sat through small talk and fluff before LeBron finally dropped his bombshell at exactly 9:28 p.m. Eastern.
Just, am I still excited about the process? You know, do I still get motivated about the process every single year, preparing my body, preparing my mind, working on my body, training, things of that nature to get ready for a full season. I think once I kind of fall out of love with the process, then I'll know for sure, then it'll probably be.
A moment that set the NBA on fire and changed the league forever. That single announcement didn't just shift teams. It redefined the entire culture of basketball. In the years that followed, the NBA became a free-for-all of player power, secret phone calls, and superstar collusion. The so-called player empowerment era exploded. And let's be real, it wrecked the competitive balance of the sport for almost a decade. Super teams popped up like fast food chains, and suddenly, loyalty and hard work didn't mean anything anymore. Now, here we are again, with LeBron teasing another life-changing decision. And if rumors are true, this might be the announcement, the one where he walks away from the game entirely. But what kind of legacy would he really leave behind? Because for the first time in decades, maybe ever, a league icon might step away having left the NBA in worse shape than when he entered it. Think about
I'm not sitting here. No, I'm not waiting on Bryce. No, I don't know what his timeline is. He's his own young man now. Like, he's down in Tucson. We'll see what happens this year, next year, you know. But he has his own timeline. I got my timeline, and I don't know if they quite match up. But we'll see.
Honestly, if there's one thing we've all learned about LeBron by now, it's that the man loves the spotlight. Over 20 years of pure ego and control, and we've all witnessed it. So ask yourself, does it make any sense that he'd just dropped this so-called major decision on a random Tuesday at noon, 2 weeks before the season even starts? Please, this feels way too staged, way too calculated, exactly how LeBron likes it. He's been talking nonstop lately about his timeline, and when he plans to retire, literally just last week. So whatever this decision is, don't be fooled. Something tells me it's not the farewell he's making it out to be. Yeah, LeBron has admitted that the end is coming sooner rather than later. But let's be real, nothing about his recent comments sounds like a man ready to hang it up just yet. He's been teasing fans for years with this retirement soon talk, but every time it starts to sound serious, he flips the script again. At Lakers Media Day just days ago, someone straight up asked him if he plans to play alongside his younger son, Bryce. While LeBron brushed it off, saying that wasn't really the plan, it didn't sound like a solid no either. It was one of those vague answers that keeps everyone guessing. Classic LeBron. And that's why this announcement tomorrow probably isn't what people think it is. Knowing LeBron, it's likely something totally different. Maybe he's investing in an NBA franchise or getting ready to launch his own league. Or maybe, just maybe, it's something corny, like becoming a full-time streamer or dropping another commercial for one of his endless sponsors. You never really know with this guy. He lives for keeping people talking. Meanwhile, the hype is already getting ridiculous. Rumors say ticket prices for what could be his final game have jumped from around $80 to over $450. And, of course, that game's at crypto.com arena against none other than the Utah Jazz. Sound familiar? That's the same team Kobe Bryant dropped 60 points on during his farewell game. You can already see the setup. LeBron trying to stage his own mic drop moment, only for Kobe's memory to outshine him once again. But let's not kid ourselves. This Lakers team is way too stacked to fade quietly into the background, especially with Luka out there rewriting the future of the league. Whatever LeBron's planning, it's about to get dramatic. After that wild body transformation this summer, plus his monster showing at Eurobasket, everyone thought LeBron was coming back stronger than ever. The Lakers have been hyping themselves up, thinking they were built to dominate this season, maybe even reclaim their throne. But let's be honest, whatever their final regular season game is doesn't really matter. The real story is how it ends when the lights are brightest. And we've all seen that movie before. If history repeats itself, LeBron's actual final game won't be some fairy tale send-off. Nah, it's more likely to be another brutal playoff collapse. Maybe a sweep. Maybe another late-game meltdown where he folds under pressure just when it counts most. That's been his pattern, right? Building the hype, owning the moment, and then watching it crumble right at the finish line. So no, I'm not buying that this big announcement will be anything world-changing. It sounds more like another PR stunt, another headline grab to keep his name in the spotlight. But hey, I'll play along. I'll be right here, breaking it all down the moment it drops. And who knows, I might even go live after it happens to talk about everything with you. So, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss it when it all goes down. Trust me, you'll want to see what happens next. See you next.